Excuse me, do you have any Grey Poupon? No, fuck you. But here's the Nice Guys on Business.
How did we both miss that the first time?
Not only did I miss it the first time, I missed it the second time, and then I missed it until you just told me. You had to put them right up against each other.
Oh, God. I'm crying. Thank you, Montreal Maurice.
You know what, Stan? If you want me to wear 37 pieces of flair, like your pretty boys over there, the Nice Guys on Business, why don't you just make the minimum 37 pieces of flair? Most days, they take their meds. This is not one of those days. Welcome to Fuckery with the Nice Guys. No interviews, no business content. Just your two favorite slack-jawed mouth breathers ranting about whatever. Now, strap yourselves in for Nice Guys Fuckery with the kings of fuckery, Doug Sandler and Strickland Bonner.
In that case, let the fuckery begin.
Let's first start immediately by telling everybody that we're starting officially. Okay, so do your thing so that I don't even want you to think about missing this or even have it in the back of your mind.
And by the way, Doug has already told me he has 3 things he wants to talk about quickly. Now, I don't know if that means that if we don't talk about them right away, he's going to forget, or does it mean he's got an appointment at Target?
No, none of that.
No? Okay.
None of that. It's 3 things that I think are very important topics that we definitely want to talk about, which will not cause you to go into rant mode.
Which will not cause me to go into rant mode, because I think I ranted enough in our last episode, or what our newest Funkin' fan Sally likes to call incredulous strict mode. I think I did enough of that for at least the rest of the month. Yeah.
I believe that on the Tesla they now have a new. You just hit the button. It's rant mode, isn't it? One of the. Don't they have like what are the modes that they have in the Tesla? Don't you have,
right,
like,
ludicrous mode.
Right, like what is ludicrous mode?
So I don't have that on mine, but on the Model S,
yeah,
there's sport mode. It's like whatever the soft driving mode is, right? Like, okay, I don't know what they call economy. It, fucking cruising or whatever, right? Okay. Where, the acceleration is nice and soft and the handling is nice and soft, right? And then there's sport mode, which gives you a bit more acceleration and then stiffer handling and stiffer steering. And then there's ludicrous mode, which does not care how much power it uses. It just gets you 0 to 60 as fast as it possibly can. Yeah.
My 67 F-250 has acceleration mode and foot through the floorboard mode. Those are the only 2 modes that I have. I don't even why wouldn't I think you answered the question though. The reason why people wouldn't always drive in ludicrous mode is because it just sucks all of the power out of the battery.
It apparently it is not very power efficient. That's my understanding.
I got it.
I don't have it yet.
I got it. So there is a new button. It's called rant mode. It's where the car basically pulls over to the side and yells at you. that's the rant mode that Strickland has.
The rant mode, yes.
Going to Strickland.
So that's going to be a new button for the Nice Guys on Business that you can just push the button and get incredulous strict mode, right?
Could you imagine that we had our own, like, when you get so big, you have your own mode on the Tesla cars. Yes, it's the NGF mode. It's the Nice Guys Fuckery mode. Oh, you want there's 3 of them. There is Doug is a pussy. Number 1. The Strick is what is it? Incredulously.
Incredulous.
Yeah. Okay. Strickland incredulous mode, and we have to have.
It sounds fancier than rant. I like it. It's a good word.
I like the Doug is a pussy mode. That's good. Anyway, the 3 things I want to talk about, and I'm going to go by order of importance. The most important being the first thing that we talk about.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Are you ready? Are you sitting down right now?
You're looking at the video. Do you see that I'm sitting down?
I can't. It looks like you're sitting down.
I think the last 2 episodes I have actually been standing at my standing desk. So yes, I have been sitting down, but maybe I should right away, before I forget, since I almost did last week.
Yes.
Welcome back. My name is Strickland Bonner. On the other side of the microphone is Mr. Doug Sandler.
You didn't just do that. I even reminded you way at the top of the show. You didn't just go right into that immediately. You didn't say that already.
You reminded me at the top of the show last week, or you reminded me maybe 5 or 10 minutes in. Now it might have been further in because I was ranting.
The first thing I said, go back to the tape on this one, is before I forget, maybe I didn't say it exactly the way I should have. It's not as obvious and literal. I should have said, welcome everybody to the podcast because we're going to get into shit right now.
Well, you did say before I forget, and then it probably was something along the lines of hinting to me that I should say that, and then I blew right through it and didn't actually fucking do it.
I trailed off. I either trailed off. That's the problem when you have two people that can't draw a straight line.
Right.
That is totally the problem. Okay, here it is. Nice Guy Community. If you don't already know and you haven't read about this yet, in the news is right now, and it's by Doug and Strick. Southwest is changing their seating policy to assigned seats.
Get the fuck out.
Can you believe it? Can you fucking believe it after 50 years?
Why the fuck would they do that?
Because they say that the 80% of the people that they have lost business from that were Southwest clients that are no longer Southwest customers have left because of the unassigned seating. And I don't know that I believe that. I don't know that I believe that at all.
Damn.
What I think happens is that people are looking for a reason if they do decide. It's not because they don't have great customer service and great prices. Maybe they're allergic to peanuts. I don't know. But the fact that they're leaving because they're not assigned seats. I do love when I see someone that gets on the plane and they have their boarding pass that says A25 because they happen to get an A boarding position and they're looking for seat A25. Have you ever noticed that people do it? They're looking at their boarding passes and you can tell they're staring at their boarding pass and the flight attendant is like, they've seen that deer in the headlights look before and they're like, no, you don't have to stare at your boarding pass. You're on the plane. Just find a seat anywhere that you want to.
Right.
Now, they did mention that they are going to change to more premium seating and seats with more legroom, which must mean that they're going to make a different interior. I mean, do you actually have to outfit they're going to have to change the interior of each of their planes.
Oh, that's interesting. In other words, they're going to have not necessarily a first class and a coach, but like they will have sections that they say is more legroom versus less legroom.
And we know that means something like seats A12 or seat row 12 and 14, depending on whether you're a Max 800 series or 700 series. Those are the ones with the more legroom, but they don't recline back. So there is a plus and a minus to that. I think
go ahead.
I was
on a return flight yesterday and it was I don't know which is which, but it's the one that only one side has 2 seats and the other has 3. I've sat in the row behind the one with 2 seats and there wasn't more extra legroom except of course where you got the hole.
I did not know. Wait a second. You mean, so this wasn't a 7 or 800 series because in both the 7 and the 800 series, the 800 Max being the one with the blue LED lights and the row 14 having 6 extra seats that have legroom, but the 700 being only row 12, the 800 Max being the one with row 14. Did you know all this?
Boy, dude, you're way ahead of me. I didn't realize all of that shit. But here's what I'm wondering now, because I've been A-list for a long time, and I super appreciate
shit.
Right.
What's that going to do to all the A-listers that get early boarding or anything?
Right. They better give me fucking guaranteed extra legroom. I'd be okay with that. But other than that, I'm going to be kind of annoyed.
I don't know how that would work. Boy, they're really going to piss off. They're going to piss off all. You know what they're going to do, Strick? Mm-hmm. They're going to piss off their most loyal customers. That's what it's going to come down to.
Well, it depends because it depends what they do for us A-listers. I mean, if they can make up for it somehow, like we guaranteed to give you a seat that has extra legroom, I'd be okay with that.
Huh.
Because that's what I like. I like getting on early. Well, I like not having to check in, like right at 24 hours ahead. But I also like, running right for the exit row so I can have some extra legroom. Because I'm like 6'1". I'm not as tall as Doug at 6'4", but I am a taller gentleman, yes.
That's why I have studied row 12 in the 700 series and row 14. I'm like, and I always, because I don't fly as much as you do anymore. So anytime that I do fly now, because we have like the Chase business card, I always, because they give you a $75 credit 4 times for throughout the course of the year, I always upgrade to rows A1 through A15 if I don't have a low A, because even if I have like boarding position A45, let's say, and I see a tall guy in front of me, I'm like, fuck. He's going to get, he knows my secret. And I never tell my secret. Never tell the secret.
Well, if I'm flying alone, usually, even if I'm late in the A, I figure there's going to be one seat available in the exit row. It's okay. It's no big
deal. You don't even mind if it's the middle?
Not so much, as long as I get the extra legroom. But it's going to be really interesting what happens when they do this. I was just looking up the article, and it does say Southwest on Thursday reported a second quarter profit of $367 million, 46% drop from the same time.
I know.
46% drop in profit. That's a lot.
Yeah, but look, don't bury the lead. You mentioned before, you said that how much money did they make last quarter?
Oh, well, that's just the profit, 367 million, right. Not gross. That's fucking profit.
And that's
in the
still,
quarter.
And that's still a 46% decrease from the year before.
Yeah, it's crazy.
Now, here's what's happening. I believe that people were like, fuck, I got to get out of this fucking house. I've been in COVID scare for this entire, and I think 2023 was a record flight year. You know, people wanted to get out of their house. And I think that it's settling into a more of a routine pace now, where I don't imagine how they can keep up the amount of volume that they're doing. Oh my God. I don't know what's going to happen. I thank God I'm not an A-lister anymore, because I would be so pissed.
Well, I know how they can keep up the volume. The thing with airlines, and this is true of all airlines, kind of like cruise ships, they make money when the seats are full. That's it. Like, that's the way they make money, is with volume. If they're doing half full flights, they're losing money.
What's been going on in the last 6 months, maybe since the beginning of the year, since in 2024, what's with all the cancellations? And I'm not counting on like the hack thing or the cybersecurity company that forgot to hit the red button or whatever that was.
I don't know. I'm not sure. I'm digging deeper into this article now.
Yeah.
Jordan declined to estimate exactly how much extra revenue the airline's new initiatives will bring in, but said he expects it to be significantly north of $1 billion. I mean, significant. I don't know how much it's going to be. $1 billion, $2 billion, something like that.
So do you think they've been holding back just because of the tradition of, I mean, why would a company that is responsible for its shareholders and its stakeholders ever say, we're anticipating that it's going to bring in over $1 billion, unless they knew it? I don't think that he would be saying it. Have they been sandbagging it? I mean, like what's been going on?
Look, they like to be different, right? And so I think, if nothing else, they've probably held out as long as they have because they like the whole unique and different thing. And really, if 80% of the people that left would favor assigned seating, come on, they don't want to lose money. Right?
Well, let's think about this. Why else would somebody leave Southwest? I mean, like, what other reason in a measurable quantity that would be significantly aligned with other people that leave for the same reason? What other reason is there to leave an airline? Bad customer service, right? Mm-hmm. Poor on-time percentage. Mm-hmm. Okay. I don't even, what other reason would they have? I mean, bad drinks? I mean,
it's pricing, hopefully they're not going to start charging for bags, right? Or start charging extra for, whatever other shit. There's not going to be a first class, and that shit here.
All right. So we know that they have exemplary customer service, better than any airline. We know that they have ease of booking. You probably have their app. I have their app. You've seen it online. Very, very mm-hmm. easy. They're responsive to their customers. They have a pretty extensive, maybe somebody would leave, I guess, after not assigned seating, we might say, well, they don't have any like planned meals. Right. Cross-country flight, no planned meal. Okay, cool. I got it. So there's 2 reasons why people would leave an airline. One, I mean, based upon what I'm hearing, why leave Southwest? Not assigned seating, and they don't serve meals. Is there anything mm-hmm. else?
No, that I can think of. No, I like Southwest a lot. That's all I fly unless I absolutely have to.
Why else would you fly anything else? For what other reason would you fly anything else? You can't get the same level. You can't even get, if you get on Delta or American, it's so not easy to make reservations. And then, God forbid, you actually have to change a reservation.
Oh my God, because that's the other thing, right?
Change fees.
When I book on Southwest, I'm not worried about like, oh, am I going to need to change it? Because you just fucking cancel and change it and it's no big deal. Like,
right.
If I had to pay change fees, no, fuck that. I change my flights all the damn time.
Change fees, bag fees, seat fees. I don't know. I mean, they even give you texting. I mean, they give you, I can't imagine why anyone wouldn't fly Southwest Air.
I don't know. How does the texting live work? I've seen that, but I've never actually done it.
Oh, well, do you use WhatsApp for texting? Because you have
not often.
You have an iPhone or anything, something inferior. What do you?
But it's only WhatsApp, right? Because you use WhatsApp with me all the damn time right
now. No, but I can't communicate with you when I'm on a Southwest plane because you don't have iMessaging and you don't use WhatsApp.
Oh, so it's an iMessage thing, like that's automated?
Yeah, you can only use iMessaging or WhatsApp. You can't use, like, if you're, I mean, at least as far as I know, I don't really associate with anybody that has anything other than iPhones. So I can't tell you. I mean, I do have to slum it when I'm talking to you.
Yeah, I know, right?
I see the green and I'm like, what the fuck is this? It's green. Where's the blue? All I'm looking for is iMessaging.
Okay, so I should warn you before you get to your other two topics, because we've already spent 15 minutes talking about the first topic.
How many?
10 voicemails.
Oh, no, shit, really?
Yeah, I don't know. We just keep telling people to call in, and they've started fucking listening, I guess.
Oh, no, I did not realize that. I only told Ashley twice, please make sure you check the voicemail box. I did not actually look to see if I had any voicemails.
Yeah.
Oh my God, we have 10 of them. People, you are listening to us. Okay, let me get into topic number 2 quickly. I think you'll understand where I'm coming from when it comes to this. Topic number 2, in level of priority, because we know this is a lot of priority. I was in a bookstore. No, I was in a furniture store and I ran across this book. I showed it to you last night at the team meeting.
Yes, you did.
Ridiculous. The updated official guide to Schoolhouse Rock, including song lyrics from the classic musical shorts. I have every single Schoolhouse Rock song in this little book of mine. I was so excited to see it.
Now, you have the songs in the book, in the official guide, or just you have the lyrics?
Oh, I don't have the songs in here. I don't think I can push a button and it will appear, but there's a lot of things in here that I don't remember.
It's funny because I've got that shirt. I have a Schoolhouse Rock shirt. And there are a lot of characters on the shirt that I don't recognize. Like Interplanet Janet, I sort of remember, but I don't remember the song at all.
I'm just remembering this right now, and it's bringing back some really positive memories. Rufus Xavier Exasperillo. Sarsaparilla. Do you
oh my
that?
God, that's so
had an
funny.
armadillo and an aardvark.
Later inclusions, including Tyrannosaurus Det, Telegraph Line. I don't know those.
The shot heard around the world, the preamble, fireworks. I'm going to send your vote to college. I don't remember that. The Great American Melting Pot. I do remember that. Mother Necessity. I do remember Mother Necessity.
I don't remember Mother Necessity at all.
God, so many good ones. All right. Well, we'll have to get into more details with that. I'm actually gonna pull up the YouTubes on all of these too. We'll make sure that everybody that is in our community gets. Is there any way you can make that the cover art this week if I send you a picture of that?
Sure, I can figure out how to do that.
Will that get us dinged?
Probably, but who cares?
Did we ever get dinged for putting like the whatever that song is?
No, Wreck of the Edmund Fitzgerald. No, I did not get any kind of cease and desist orders at all. So I guess we're okay.
That's either Gordon Lightfoot is no longer caring that we're playing his music or something is going on. Okay. The third thing, the most important third item that is on the agenda, and this is the one that is closely, near and dear to me, is the fact that, Kamala Harris has got to pick a vice president. And I think the number one choice right now is the Pennsylvania governor, who is Jewish. Thank you very much.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay.
So
I've not heard anything about her possible VP picks. I've not looked into it at all.
Well, that would completely change my outlook on everything. Just to get a fellow tribesman into the Oval Office would be very important.
So
we got so much
So many things come to mind when you say that. First of all, for those of you that don't know, Doug is Jewish, but he definitely accurately describes himself as Jew-ish. When was the last time you went to synagogue, Doug?
For any, you mean specific purpose?
Right, exactly.
And I wasn't drugged and taken there. other than those, it's been many years.
Many years. 5 years?
It's all about the culture.
10 years,
Doug? It's not about the religion. It's about the
20 years, Doug?
Less than 20 years, but
okay.
Probably somewhere between. Well, I did go to services since moving to Ojai because there is a synagogue here. It was a whole different thing than I thought it was going to be, but there is a synagogue here. What was really nice was that they served pork chops and crab cakes. Now that's the kind of Jewish religion that I can get by.
Right. That is way reformed right there.
I did make a living off of the Jewish peoples for many, many years. So I feel a little beholden to, I feel it's necessary for me to cast my vote in that direction. If there is a Jewish running mate that is on the ticket, I think it's important that I probably should support that person. Don't you?
I just find it interesting at the things that are important to sway your vote. Like, hey, Trump got shot at and pumped his fist. Wow, he's a brave guy. I think he deserves my vote. Well, that was kind of silly. That holds a lot less weight than the VP is Jewish. I'm okay giving that a little more weight. I just find it interesting.
I was in Vons, which is the local grocery store here in Southern California, and I ran into the other Jewish guy in Ojai.
Oh,
he was in the produce. He was in the checkout aisle near the produce department, and I'm like, this guy was actually wearing a yarmulke, and I'm like, he's wearing a yarmulke.
Wow,
I don't know how many people I've seen wearing yarmulkes here in Ojai. I would have to say he was probably the first guy I saw wearing a yarmulke outside of the service that I went to when I went to services.
Yes, you don't see that in Ohio. I mean, you're in California, not California, you're in New York, you see it all the time, right?
Right.
And many other states, I'm sure also, Potomac, Maryland, I'm sure you see it all the time.
I was going to say to him, Baruch Hashem.
Baruch Hashem. Pikesville, Maryland. That was your old stomping grounds, right?
Yes, you will see a Hasidic Jew or Orthodox Jewish guy with a yarmulke or the hat, or you'd see the woman with the wig, but you don't run into that very often here in Ohio. So when I saw the other Jewish guy in Ohio,
I hadn't thought about it, but I'm not going to go off on the rant about the electoral college. But except to say, because I haven't said this in a long time,
yes.
the electoral college does exactly the opposite of what it was designed to do initially.
All right. Tell me without going into illustrious rant mode or whatever it's called.
Yeah. The quick version of the electoral college is they decided in the Constitution that they wanted to make sure that all the states had equal power.
Got it.
And so they wanted to make sure that like one state like New York, big state with a lot of people, that they didn't have more
power.
Didn't
carry the weight. Right.
The small states would still be important.
Yes.
Okay. So each state gets a certain number of electoral college votes that approximately go by what their population is. Now, here's the problem. The problem with the way they did it is whichever candidate wins gets every electoral college vote.
That doesn't make any sense to me to begin with.
Right. So let's say that half of the states, electoral college size wise, vote 51% Kamala Harris and 49% Donald Trump, right? Now, the other half of the states vote 95% Donald Trump, if that could possibly happen. Well, Kamala Harris would probably win, even though, look, forgetting all those details, 3 times in the last 5 elections or 6 elections, the popular vote has lost.
All right. So in other words,
but the point of it was that no state would be unimportant. Right.
Well, then they have to carry the weight like they do. How many state senators are there in
that's a whole separate thing.
No, I'm just saying if they did the electoral college the same way they did senators, New York gets 2 and Montana gets 2, even though they are completely different in size, and they would have an equal impact in the carrying. I think actually it should be the popular vote should win. Why would they? Do they not trust us to be able to vote as a population in favor of the person that we really want? Do they really need to give us the electoral college, or shouldn't there be an equal weight placed on electoral college if they have to have one as the popular vote and they get averaged out somehow?
Well, that's it. The concept of the electoral college. Well, there's 2 things. First of all, in the Constitution, it does not say that every state elector has to go for, in other words, all of them have to go for one candidate. It doesn't say that, first of all.
Yes, correct.
But more importantly, the idea of it is, okay, so I'm a candidate and I'm going to convince every goddamn person in the entire state to vote for me. The concept of it doesn't even make sense. But the reason that it has gotten twisted even worse today is it's having literally the opposite effect. Because today you've got a state, let's say California and New York, right?
Okay.
The 2 most populous states in the entire country. Okay. Now, neither candidate is probably going to campaign there much at all, because I don't know if this is true with New York, but California, it's like they're going to vote Democrat, right? Because across the state, the difference between them voting 60% Democrat versus
it's irrelevant.
It means nothing.
It doesn't matter because the electoral college will still be lean towards. So they're going to put their marketing dollars, their campaign dollars into a state where it's a little bit closer.
100%. Trump has no reason to campaign in California, because even if he could move the needle from 60% down to 52%, he gets no benefit from it at all.
What was the reason? What was it? Go ahead.
Because of that, the entire election is down to 6 states right now.
Oh.
None of the other 44 states matter at all. It's fucking Pennsylvania, Georgia, Wisconsin. I don't know what they all are. But the bottom line is none of the rest of them matter because of the electoral college. And it's just stupid. It totally should be popular.
What was the reason behind the electoral college to begin with? Did they not trust us with the ability to have a popular vote be the carrying torch?
I would love it if somebody else knows more about this than me, about the idea of why. But my understanding of the why was that they wanted to make sure that no state wouldn't matter, right? Which again, it's so ridiculous to think that, because it's like, okay, well, if it's popular vote, I'm going to win every vote in California and every vote in New York, so nobody else matters, right? But that's fucking completely unrealistic. No candidate could win every vote in New York and California.
But unless I'm understanding this wrong, popular vote knows no boundaries or borders. It's not like a popular vote in California. It doesn't persuade somebody in Nevada to vote for the same candidate, or it doesn't have any less impact. Even a state that doesn't carry a particular candidate to victory, if their popular vote is counted, just put it in with another state that has that believes in that candidate more than the state that they live in. I don't understand why there would be any. Why would it matter at all? I say popular vote should be it. I
couldn't agree with you more, and I just don't understand why there hasn't been more hoopla after the fucking 3 times in the last goddamn 20 years. We've had the popular vote lose. It doesn't make fucking sense. But I don't know why the Democrats aren't like totally up in arms about changing this shit up, because each time just so happens that the Democratic candidate has gotten more votes and lost the election. But either way, I don't care if it was flipped around. It's just fucking stupid. Anyway.
Okay. Well, those were the 3 topics that I wanted to talk about. I definitely wanted.
Did we get to 3? Oh,
well,
yeah.
We talked about Southwest. We talked about my Schoolhouse Rock book, and we talked about the VP being potentially Jewish. And I'm all in. And I heard that we had 10 voicemails.
It is interesting that I hadn't thought about the VP pick, but it's going to have to be somebody from one of these swing states, right? Because if you're in,
I didn't even think about that. But right, you're right.
You're right. Bringing it up just made me think of it. I mean, why would she have a VP that's from California, right? She was already a senator, or she was a congressman in California, right? Like they already love her. It's not going to help.
Well, the only reason that she would pick somebody outside of one of those 6 states would be for dollar and cents purposes for campaigning, because she needs to put a lot of dollars into campaigning right now. Without the dollars, you're not going to get the exposure. Trump got JD Vance, and he was in that whole VC world for the longest time, and they got some crazy amount of who the hell was it? Was it Elon Musk? Did he say he's giving like $45 million a month to the Republican?
Oh my God.
Something crazy like that. It was going to like dwarf any past contribution. He was like creating or putting money into the super PAC, and it was like, I don't know, Google it, something crazy like $45 million a month was going towards the campaign funds.
This whole PAC and super PAC shit, it's just so stupid. I can't believe
Isn't it just like the way around, like give 100%. It, can't you like contribute $500 without there being a problem to some campaign, but you can give millions of dollars or billions to a super PAC.
That's it. There's a limit to how much money I could donate directly to Donald Trump. There's no lit to what I can donate to Make America Great Again super PAC.
Right,
it's just beyond ridiculous.
Got to be something in this book about the super PAC. Let's see if there's America Rock. Is there anything? Let's see. There's No More Kings, The Shot Heard Around the World, The Preamble, Fireworks, I'm going to Send Your Vote to College, Great American Melting Pot, Mother Necessity, Suffer Until Suffrage, 3-Ring Government, and I'm Just a Bill. No, nothing in here about super PACs, but that does not preclude the creators of Schoolhouse Rock to go back to the drawing board. You know what, Strick? We should have our own Schoolhouse Rock.
I love it.
We'll just call it Fuckery Rock.
Sure, that would go over really well with the 5-year-old crowd.
Yeah, sure.
Yeah. So this is a question I'm going to ask you now every time we record. Is there a reason that by default you have screen sharing disabled for guests?
I just didn't go in there and figure out how to change.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Okay. I'll just ask every time until you remember to actually change.
You know what I love about you so much, though? So, we've been doing this show for how long?
Oh, God, 8 years?
I think
more.
I don't even know. This March is going to celebrate our 10th year. Okay.
Get the fuck out.
So we
need to do a big something.
I know. I think instead of here's what I think we're going to do, Strick. You tell me if you're against this. I love our team, and I don't want to take anything away from our team at all, but I'm going to take something away from our team. I say that we put the same budget into bringing our listeners to Las Vegas this year as we did to our team. And we just invite our listeners and we just say, okay, who's coming? We're paying your way. We're doing the same exact thing. And instead of doing any business, it's just going to be all party. Think about that. It's 10 years, Strick. 10 years. 1,500 episodes. 6 million people have listened to our show through the years. All of that.
Fucking crazy.
Okay. So
I think they need to have a little buy-in. Right? Like it can't just be like, say you want to come and we're going to take care of everything. How about, and we got plenty of time to think about this because it's not till March, right? How about we set a date, like a weekend, right?
Yeah.
And we say, get yourself to Las Vegas.
Okay.
Now, if it's Emily, and she's on the East Coast, apologies, Emily. It might be a little more work. You got to fly out across the country. Now, if we have listeners who happen to live in Vegas, and they just reach out to us, or they live in LA and you can do a quick drive, then that's cool. So we're not worried about how much effort you need to put to get there. You just need to get there. And if you get there, what are we going to cover? We'll cover room, right? We'll cover a room. What else would we cover? We're not going to cover like meals for a whole weekend, or like maybe a dinner. We'd have to figure out how many people, figure out ahead of time how many people join us.
I love what you're doing right now. It's like I've given everything and you're taking it. Now you're going back through it and taking it all away. I kind of like my idea better. It's like, you know what? There's only going to, no matter what you give away, you still, you know this through selling. We've done this before. You still have to sell free. You still have to sell, even if you give something. Strick, I know it's not the same value, but we literally are giving away 9 boxes of the skincare products. And so far, I think we've had 4 people that have sent me emails of the and voicemails. It's like, all you need to do is call in, folks.
Well, we did have our new listener, who is not a new listener, call in last week. I forgot his name already. JD?
I just said it. It's JD. And JD sent us an email too. I think I sent you a copy of that email.
I did. I thought I replied back, but I was on vacation.
And it was interesting. JD is not the letter J, the letter D. It's JAYDEE, if I remember correctly.
I think you're right. So, but here's the question, Doug.
Yes.
Okay. So what I hear you saying is that even if we were to give this away free, you don't believe that we're going to get buy-in, that people will do it.
I don't know that we won't get buy-in, but I would say let's create the environment that is more friction-free than friction-filled. How would we do that?
Well, I want to throw out some clarification for this on 2 levels. Okay. The first level is cost versus benefit. Now, let's say
no benefit.
Well, let's say, no, not for us. Well, okay, let's see. Okay, you know what? That's the wrong thing to say. Perceived value. Okay.
Oh, okay. All right.
Now, let's say I am a listener of the Nice Guys on Business. I'm just a guy, and I've been listening for years, and I haven't called in. And you say, hey, I got this great Tiege Handy product, and I'm going to give it to you free, and it's worth $75. Okay. And all you got to do is fucking call in. For me personally, I'd be like, fucking skincare.
And what the downside to that is then you're on our agenda for the rest of your life.
For the rest of your life? No, I don't think JD needs to is going to be hearing from us for the rest of our life.
Oh, yeah, he will.
Not like we're going to ask for fucking.
Strickland, when was the last time we brought up the name Muhammad Shakiba? That is very recently. We haven't heard from him in probably 5 years.
Okay. But back to the perceived value.
Yes. Okay.
I probably wouldn't call in for that. Right.
Okay.
But if you said, hey, you know what? If you're a listener, we don't care where you are. Give us a call. We are going to fly you. We're going to fly you into Las Vegas, and we're going to put you up at a hotel. It's not going to be the Motel 6. It would be somewhere either downtown or on the Strip, probably downtown.
Probably not in the same hotel as me and Strick, because we need to keep our distance. It's just a little. There's got to be some level of fame now.
Hey, we're the rock stars, right?
Exactly.
And what else we're going to do? Like dinners and food and drinks and stuff?
The more I'm thinking about it, this might be a horrible idea. We're going to have a lot of people that call us, take advantage of us, get to Vegas and leave us.
There's that, but I have an even different, and leave us. So what do we care if they leave us and they're not hanging out with us all the time? Here's the next step scenario that I think would happen. And you've seen this behavior many times because JJ, and you've done a few, but JJ has done a lot of, what do you call them?
Live events.
Live events, right? Yeah. So what happens when there is a live event and you charge nothing for entry?
Oh yeah. You get a lot of people that will sign up, but nobody shows up.
Now, when nobody shows up and you are the host of that live event, does that save you any money when they don't show up?
No, it sucks because you still have to do the live event even if one person shows up.
Exactly. So, and you don't get a discount on the room. It's not like you booked a room for 300 people and only 10 show up so you can get a smaller room and save money. It doesn't work that way. You got to be in a big ass room and look stupid because it's fucking empty.
What do we do? We're in July, and you know how we are with planning. It's going to take us just a moment to get our wheels under the bus. It's like we have to start thinking about this right now.
We are thinking about it. We're talking about it. That's why I wanted to bring it up. What I would see happening, even if 5 people called in and said they wanted it.
Yeah.
Actually, I'm not going to say 5 people because I know Tennessee Tim and Emily and Erica
and
Sean,
Erica
all of it,
and Sean and Ryan and and maybe even Stephanie Prosh, maybe Mar, maybe people, Muhammad Shakiba, and maybe people will come. Ryan, other Ryan, Stevie G, Jerky Ryan, JD, JD's
Patient Zero.
Patient Zero, Paul Morena. Yeah, all of these guys, they're all coming now.
Right. So let's say we hear from 5 brand new people that we've never heard from before, right?
Mm-hmm.
And we take care of everything. How many of them do you think might not even show up after we spend hundreds of dollars on a plane ticket, hundreds of dollars on a room that couldn't be canceled without notice?
And they babysitter issues and stomach flu bug and every excuse. Look, we don't want to hear it. Never mind.
Right. So that's why I think they need so let's go back to the whole live event thing. How many times have you been to live events where you make someone pay some nominal amount, let's say $99 to attend, and you give them the money back when they get there?
Good. Get yourself there and we rebate you the money.
Okay, I didn't mean to go that far. I don't want to go that far because I think this could get very expensive. But if you get yourself there, we could cover the room. We could hell, if we're going to save airfare, that's $400 or $500 a person, right?
Is it the new upgraded airfare on Southwest where they get extra legroom?
Oh my God. Right. But then we could afford to do a nice dinner, pay for some drinks, pay for some other meals if we really wanted to do this.
You know what would be cheaper, Strick? Anybody that wants to participate in this, let us know who you are, and Strick and I will come to you.
I know, right? It would be cheaper.
It would be cheaper for us to do a tour, just fly around. You know what we'll do? I'll break out the Airstream and we'll drive around the country.
But dude, even if we were someplace moderately priced, like downtown somewhere, right? You're looking at $150, $200 a night with taxes and fees.
It's still $1,000 a person. No matter how you slice it, it's still $1,000 a person.
That's a lot to give away for free, which, I might be okay with if they can at least pay to get themselves there. I mean, if I lived in LA or I lived in Vegas and I listened, I'd be like, fuck yeah, I'll drive out there, or Phoenix, right?
You know what I think we should do instead? A good virtual happy hour. It's a nice.
You send us your address. We'll send you a bottle of booze. How's that? You just, whatever.
I went from being Mr. Generous to, oh my God, we're going to go broke.
Right. Exactly. Yeah. It's going to be $1,000 a person or more.
Look, if you have suggestions, why don't we do what we normally do? Let's ask our audience. They have been pretty responsive recently. You guys keep sending. This has been like the 3rd week in a row where we've had double-digit voicemails. That's so let's ask you guys. What Funkin' fans, nice guy community, people, listeners, whatever we call you. What happened? You stopped sharing your screen.
I forgot to click the share sound button. But hey, I realized before I hit play, so it's
oh my God. Hey, I'm watching this program right now, 1923. Have you seen it? It's on Prime Video.
I have not heard of it.
So I didn't realize this because this was the first time I watched one of these in the series, but I think it's part of the Yellowstone series. Is there a Yellowstone?
Okay, I am familiar with. I tried to watch Yellowstone. This is Kevin Costner. I think he was getting $1 million an episode at the end or something.
Whoa, okay.
Like it's hugely fucking popular apparently, and a huge budget. But okay, first of all, I'm not so into westerns.
Oh, really. I love westerns.
But I thought, hey, it's Kevin Costner. It's getting I watched I watched an episode or two, and I'm like,
yeah,
okay. It was good. It was really well done. It was slick. I mean, it looked great.
Well, this 1923, this is pretty cool. It's got, the woman from, and the man from,
Oh, of course. I know exactly who you're talking about.
you know all them. Hey, look, wait a minute. We're in July. We're at the end of July. Is it Deadpool 3? Is it yet?
Almost. Although I'm looking at the cast, Helen Mirren and Harrison Ford.
That's what I meant. See,
what
I told
you. Fuck? Wow.
I knew you would know them.
Wow.
Helen Mirren and Harrison Ford. It's really good. It's well made. More importantly,
names.
when is Deadpool 3 coming out? It is now, as of the recording of this, it is July 25th.
Oh my God.
This weekend?
I think it's tomorrow. Wait a minute.
I think you're right.
I think it. Okay. Deadpool and Wolverine. I think it's the 26th. I think it's tomorrow. Is that Taylor Swift looking over his shoulder? I don't know if that's a meme or if she's really doing it. I don't know.
You're not sharing your screen with me, so I have no idea what you're
I thought I reshared it. Didn't I share it?
I'm sorry. You're not sharing that tab with me.
Oh, I was sharing the whole screen, I thought.
Apparently not.
All right.
Apparently not.
Have you seen it now?
Oh, that looks like Taylor Swift.
Yeah.
Leave it to billionaire Ryan Reynolds to get Taylor Swift on his. You know what? The only person that makes more money than Ryan Reynolds is in that picture. It's Taylor Swift.
The many, many cameos are the best part of Deadpool and Wolverine.
God,
I fucking love me a good cameo.
They had an advanced copy of it. I hate them for that.
Advanced copy of what?
Somebody must have gotten an advanced copy to review it.
Wow. Of course the reviewers get to see it ahead of time. That's just
not
the
right.
job.
We are the nice guys on business.
Oh, okay. You're just upset. You're not upset that somebody got an early copy. You're upset that we weren't one of those somebodies.
Nobody even called us. At what point in our journey do people call to say, you know what, you guys, you got at least 10 listeners. we want you guys to review. We are the Everyman USA. I mean, please. If we're not the Everyman USA, who else is?
So when does it come out?
I'm surprised it had a budget of just
today.
200 million.
Oh, wait a minute. There are showtimes today.
Whoa.
First of all, I'm not one of those people who's like, oh my God, I've got to see it on the first day. I am not going to fight fucking crowds for that.
No.
But I may go this weekend, like see it in the afternoon. It's still going to be fucking packed.
Yeah, it will be. It will be. I am definitely going to see it in the next.
Oh, I'm totally. Oh no, it says July 26th, but today's the 25th. So maybe even though this says showtimes, maybe it's for tomorrow. It's not actually for today. But do you remember the Brad Pitt cameo in Deadpool 2?
I cannot recall.
Oh my God, it's the fucking best. So they're recruiting superheroes for their team.
Yeah.
And they get the Invisible Guy. And they all jump from the plane, and everybody jumping from the plane dies. And when the invisible guy hit, like, I don't know, it was like an electric fence or he got electrocuted, right?
Right.
But when he got electrocuted, you're basically seeing a parachute floating through the air, right? Like the pack of the parachute.
Right.
And then it hits this thing and gets electrocuted. Yeah. And basically you see a flashing and the face comes up of who it is because he's not invisible anymore. It was Brad fucking Pitt.
I swear I don't remember that scene.
Oh my God, it's so funny. He's on screen literally for 3 seconds, but it's so funny because it's so obviously Brad Pitt. It's just hilarious.
This may seem like a question that is not important, the answer, but it is important to me. So it's an important question. How much does Brad Pitt make for a 3-second cameo?
I don't know. Let's ask the Googles.
I'm just curious. How much did Brad Pitt make for?
Did Brad Pitt? Oh yeah, here we go. Get for Deadpool 2. Okay, here we go.
Don't tell me it's more than. Oh, good.
Around $950 and a single cup of coffee.
No,
that's a TikTok. I don't know if that's actually true or not.
Oh man, I was gonna say
Oh, no, wait a minute. This says. Oh, okay. I'm sorry. Go ahead. Keep going. I'm looking here.
No, I was going to say I very much appreciate the fact that if he did collect 950, there, it's true.
Yeah, it does look like it's true, which is perfect.
I love that. I appreciate that about him because you know what? That means that he and Ryan Reynolds are buddies, and right. I love that they're buddies.
I agree.
Okay. All right. Let's. We got to dive in because we're at 40,
we are 47 minutes in, and we're 10 goddamn voicemails. We haven't listened to any of them
Yeah.
yet.
Okay.
All right, we ready?
Yeah, I have no questions for Magic 8 Ball.
Okay, good. We got a voicemail from Jared. I said a voicemail from Jared. You know
I know that you also get 1440, right? You're the one that told me about 1440. I religiously read that every day. It's the first thing that I see. I eliminate all of my other emails and I just look at. So if there's any clients that send me an email in the morning, just so you know, you're not going to get a response from me because I'm reading 1440 until after I read 1440. There's another one though called TechCrunch. Do you get that one?
I don't know. For those of you that don't know, 1440 Digest, and that I did turn you on to that. And this is fucking brilliant. It is where I get my news. I try not to look at goddamn fucking X, Twitter, whatever bullshit, because it's all going to feed you news that reinforces your beliefs. 1440 you can go to where, and they're not sponsored or anything, but they're
they do have commercials in there, but they do tell you it's a commercial.
And I've actually got the paid version, and I think the paid version is $40 a year or something. It's called. You can go to join JOIN 1440. And it's basically an email every day that gives you like the news, and it's just fucking brilliant. And it is not right or left. It's very central and unbiased, and it's good shit.
Just so when you go to join1440.com, just make sure you do /nice guys. It's not gonna, it won't do it. Or add the promo code nice guys. It won't get you a discount. You'll actually pay $10 more, but it'll send us immediately $10. So thank you.
Yeah. So what is it? What is it?
Oh, it's TechCrunch. I usually get 1, maybe 2 emails a day from them, TechCrunch, and it's all the fun stuff about technology, like, you know, it's anything, you know, it's talking about WhatsApp today. I'm looking at it. Substack evens the playing field. When it rains, autonomous vehicle startup Applied Intuition has raised $300 million. I mean, it's just the fun stuff that I like to read about. I don't know why I'm into technology as much as I am for a guy that's as technically illiterate as much as I am. I do like to keep up with it, even though I can't keep up with it.
There's one that I subscribed to that was a tech version of it, and I don't remember what it was, and it was some interesting things, but half the time when I clicked the links, it was to like, you know, sites that you had to have a subscription to read the one article. I'm like, no.
Yes. I fucking hate that. I don't like that. If 1440 or any of the other ones sent me to sites that were all like, well, you now you know the rest of the story, but you can't get to the rest of the story because they want you to subscribe to everything that they link to. Yeah, that's no fun. I don't like that. Don't do that.
Yeah,
don't do that.
I agree. Okay, ready
we got
voicemails?
10 voicemails. Let's just forge forward through them really quickly. Maybe limited comments at the end. You know, we should do like a little buzzer or something at the end of each one. We just literally give ourselves. We used to do that, didn't we? Do like a tech minute where we did like a buzz.
Yeah, but that was for us. We're not going to cut somebody off who's nice enough to leave us an email.
No, not cut off their no, I'm with you. Not cut off their message, cut off our comments.
Our comments, yes. We tried for a while because we thought the episodes were getting too long, you know, and God forbid they were getting to be 40 minutes or 45 minutes, right?
Yeah.
And we tried a 4-minute timer and it didn't work. We threw that shit right out really quick.
You know what? Most of the time we couldn't figure out how to start the timer.
We can only count to 3. Sorry.
It was like a submarine, the depth comp thing, wasn't it?
Right. Like, yeah, the sound effect. Yeah.
Okay. All right, let's get into it. Voicemail number 1.
Here we go.
Hey, Doug. It's Rick. Jared here. So, man, off with a bang. You guys are talking about the assassination of Trump. And
Hold on, just to correct Jared, the attempted assassination for Trump. It would have been a very, very different episode if he had actually been killed. Anyway, let's keep going.
And Stricker getting pretty heated and saying things about, they got one job, the Secret Service, and they didn't keep him down. They didn't keep him covered, and people were pointing out the assassin. Dude, that's the same thing we keep saying. Anybody that's seen it says that. The difference is you're going at it from a standpoint of, this is a hoax. He set this all up. Well, take this into account.
Hold on. Did you say
normal secret security?
What was that?
You didn't say it was a hoax, did you?
I did. I didn't say I really think it's a hoax, but I did say it was suspicious. It seems suspicious.
I did not think that it was a setup at all. I didn't. I felt sorry for the guy actually. And what was even funnier was seeing at the RNC, everybody wearing the little patches over the ears. That's the dumbest thing ever.
Yeah. That shows the level of people at the RNC. There's a link. Oh my God, this is so fucking funny.
We could buy a bandage for your ear.
No, this was in our chat with Tennessee Tim and Jared actually today. Did you see the video that is the Australian, what's his name? Mark Humphreys. This is a guy who is basically like the Australian Jon Stewart, right? Okay. He does a he does a news takeoff on, like, the news, basically the comedy takeoff on the news, and his comments about the Republican convention were fucking hilarious. I'm going to see if I can extract the audio from it and put it on as a.
Just give me the gist of it though.
Well, you can click the link and watch it. He's basically talking about the Republican convention, and Trump getting shot. And I can't remember some of the specific jokes.
Jon Stewart, as in he's anti-Trump, then is what you're saying?
Well, Jon Stewart, as in it's comedy news. And he also,
okay. I got it.
But he's, if you've watched, what is it? Like the Daily Show lately, there are times where, Jon Stewart's bumping on the Democrats too. I mean, he attacks everybody. He is generally a more liberal guy. So he is going to attack, the conservatives more often. And I don't know what this guy's history is, Matt Humphreys. But his jokes were fucking spot on. It was so good.
So we're about 12 seconds into Jared's voicemail.
I know, and we've already interrupted. Yeah, so let's finish up here.
His normal Secret Service security detail was pulled off of him and put on Joe Biden for the same day. So he got the scrubs this day. Kind of odd. A whole new team.
Okay, I am going to pause there for a minute. I have not heard that once.
And I am going to Google anybody is a scrub.
No. I have not heard that his team was pulled off. I heard something about like 3 or 4 weeks before he had asked for additional security and it was denied. Okay, that would be a possibility, but I have not heard one news outlet say, hey, by the way, why were his main people pulled the day of? I'm just wondering if that's some Fox News bullshit. Not to doubt you, Jared, but I'm doubting you. I'm going to go check that out while I listen to the rest of the voicemail.
On some biased news resource.
I'm sorry, what, Doug?
In some biased news resource, you're going to check it out, is what you're saying.
They're being told there's somebody trying to climb up on this building and look, they're up there. Looks like they have a gun. Oh, let's just ignore it. I'm a sniper on the roof. I see the guy with the gun and I pick up my weapon instead of trying to fire and I give him more time. Am I sending him a signal? Who put these Secret Service agents in place? It wasn't Trump. He's not the one that took his normal Secret Service away. So I'm kind of behind your theory on it being a conspiracy. You're just going at it the wrong way, in my opinion. So you're not alone. You're not alone in the thoughts of conspiracy. You're just taking a different twist on it than what most people are, because I'm sorry, somebody's not going to set up an attempted assassination of themselves, especially that close, for somebody who was thrown off of a range for being such a terrible shot. But yet all these other things just look like, oh, hey, just ignore him. Pretend he's not there. I don't know about you, but if I got somebody shooting at me and I'm paying them, I want to make sure they're going to hit what they're aiming at and not hit me. Anyways, that's my 2 cents on the whole thing, and maybe you didn't know about the other stuff. I'm not sure. I haven't gotten very far into the show today. Man, on fire, guys. Always love hearing you guys debate about it. And Doug, I mean, you're right there. You're right there. You said you were rooting for the guy a little bit. You found it. And I think you're right, Doug. I think it was, oh shit, I just got shot at. Fuck this. You know what? You can't keep me down.
Right.
That's how I took his fist bump. and putting women that are 5 foot or 5 foot whatever on a 6 foot, what is he, 6'5", 6'4", I don't even know. They're not going to be able to cover his body when he stands up and they try to move him. So, yes, I think he should have stayed hidden a little bit better, but I can totally understand the fist pump in the air to say fuck you to the people who are trying to kill him.
So if let's take the conspiracy theory for a minute. Let's say that it was set up. So the question is, was it set up by Democrats to get him and all of these things like, oh yeah, people saw him and they let it go because somebody that really, some dark conspiracy theory person that Trump backed by anti-Trump forces, they were trying to kill him. Well, dude, you're right. This guy had plenty of time to fucking aim and not. So I think he would have hit the target. But here's the flip side of that. Maybe he did hit his target. Maybe the whole point was to miss Trump because they wanted him to be able to fucking pump his fist in the air and be like, look, somebody tried to kill me. I'm a badass. But he knew they weren't going to actually hit him because it was set up to be a fucking distraction.
That's going to the nth degree. So what you're saying is that this is a conspiracy to actually miss him and kill somebody that's behind him in the crowd?
Look, I'm not going to say that they specifically were trying to kill someone else, but
they didn't care. They didn't take the fact you're saying that, okay, he was collateral damage in the scenario that you just laid out.
Yeah.
I did hear that Schoolhouse Rock is coming out with another song though, based upon what just happened to Donald Trump, and it's going to be called Assassination Procrastination. So we got a brand new Schoolhouse Rock song or the alternative to that is Assassination Exasperation. So you call it however you see it, but I'm telling you, these songs will be out soon, and Strickland and I will be hiring the same people that do the theme song from Jared in order to sing.
Well, I'm doing some Google searches here, Jared, and I haven't seen one thing, not even something from Fox that has said, yes, his security detail was changed, last minute, the day before, and that the people that were actually on him in Georgia, were not familiar with him or comfortable with him or had just been put on. I'm not seeing anything. So I'd love to find a link for that.
And you know what I'm not seeing?
Anything.
I'm not seeing us doing this episode in less than 90 minutes. So that's what I'm not seeing. So
okay, voicemail number 2.
Number 2.
Let's get rolling.
Hey, Doug A. Strick Jared here. Voicemail number 2. Woo! Strick put on his angry pants today.
Yeah.
What's that called again? What are they?
That would be.
Hey, Strick,
that's what Sally likes to call incredulous.
Incredulous. Okay.
I like that better than rage or anger. Incredulous is it sounds more official and proper. Yeah,
I agree.
Yeah.
Hey, Strick, I wanted to throw this out there for you because you were going off on this list of all these things Donald Trump is, and you're saying take something. I don't even remember now. I wanted to call in a reference to a specific part of that, but misogynist, child rapist, amongst other things. And my response to that is, a lot of people have said that about Biden, but you take the side of, well, he hasn't been convicted. Well, now you're saying the same things about Trump, but he hasn't been convicted. Now he just went through his 34 felony convictions for whatever they were going after for that, but that's not what you're addressing. You're addressing specific issues that also include things that Biden's been accused of. So just keep that in mind when you're, talking about someone and what's been convicted and what's not. You can't have it be okay for one and not okay for the other. So unfortunately, that's the mindset of a lot of left-leaning people, is that it's okay for me, but not for you. So just remember that, and you're kind of showing that. I mean, we all know you hate Trump, no big deal. A lot of people a decent number of people hate Trump. I would say a lot, but I don't really know. But a lot of people hate Biden, and a lot of people hate Hillary, and they're fucking politicians. They're all fucking crooked. I don't care who they are. Very, 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 very few, maybe 1%, in my opinion, would not be. But, that's my take on it. Anyways, just trying to ground you a little bit, remind you of some things. you know, I'm sure that things like that being said, especially depending on audience, could garner some attention that would be unwanted. And I just don't want anything like that to happen. So, all right, fellas, see you guys later. Bye bye. Man, jam-packed. Long one too.
Okay, so have I heard rumors about Biden being inappropriate with younger children? I've heard a few little things here and there of weird shit like that, and I've not heard one name or one person that actually gave a specific accusation or one court that it was taken to. Trump was convicted, fucking convicted in court by a jury of his peers for having done this. There were literally dozens, not a handful, dozens of women who came forward and said he was incredibly inappropriate. He ran Miss USA, not the Miss USA pageant, the Miss Teen. Let me re-emphasize that. TEEN, under 18 years of age. He ran that pageant, and he has a comment recorded. It came from Trump. He said, "Oh yeah, you own it. You know, I go in the back and like they're all changing and it doesn't matter. I own the pageant. I can do whatever he wants." He's looking at fucking teenage girls dressing. Nobody has ever accused Joe Biden of doing or saying that. I'm sorry, dude. I don't mean to bring incredulous streak out again, but to say that, hey, you know, Trump got accused of abusing some women, but you know, so did Joe Biden. No, he fucking didn't. Okay. Trump is like Harvey fucking Weinstein. They just haven't gotten him on anything legally yet that wasn't 20 years old. And the goddamn fucking flights, you see, did you hear, you've heard about Epstein's flights, right?
No.
Like people are saying, okay, there was talk that like Clinton was on Jeffrey Epstein's plane at some point. And you know what? Clinton's not the fucking president anymore. I don't give a fuck if he lived on Jeffrey Epstein's plane, okay? I have not heard one word that Biden was on Epstein's plane ever. But if people are saying that maybe he was, is he actually in the flight logs? Because somebody else is in the flight logs. Donald fucking Trump. They actually released a whole bunch of stuff and like Post-it notes and messages and shit. And guess who was all over that? Donald fucking Trump. So I'm sorry, we're not comparing apples to apples here. I'm sorry. I am not going to let you
Did Epstein
slide on that
killed
one.
himself, didn't he? Didn't he kill himself?
Allegedly.
Oh.
He died in prison. But like, what are the fucking odds, right? That while he's in prison, awaiting trial where he might expose people like Clinton, like fucking Trump.
I see what you're saying. You're saying that allegedly, as in, yeah, before
his
he got to the
suicide
point.
is alleged. It was not fucking suicide. But that's a
got
whole
it.
nother conspiracy theory that we're just not even going to get into.
No worries. It's okay. I got it. He allegedly killed himself. Like, there's no fucking way he killed himself based upon the people that were going down as a result of his being implicated.
100%.
Indicted.
100%. Okay, we're ready for the next voicemail.
Yeah, let's do it. We have 3, 4, 5.
Hey, Doug, it's Rick Jared here. Voicemail number 3.
Oh my God.
Doug, you saved the day. Damn.
Thank you.
And the funny thing is, I have been thinking since about 5 minutes into the episode, Strick is going to forget. Strick is going to forget because he went straight into Trump, and man, he was off like a shot. Damn it. Doug, you came through and saved the day for Strick. I was even going to call on my voicemail and do the welcome back just so that I could say, I just wanted to leave that message so that, you know, you don't miss it like you did last week again, just to fuck with you guys. Oh my gosh. Well done. Well played. And, Strick, I was waiting. I was chomping at the bit. All right, guys. Appreciate you. Love the show. Love you guys. See you later. Bye.
You totally saved it last week. I was going to completely forget to say welcome back last week until you reminded me.
Sometimes I am the river and sometimes I am the river banks. I am very rarely the river banks. It's usually me being the river. So I am happy to put up the guardrails every now and again.
All right, 6 more voicemails to go. Here we go.
Okay.
Hey, Doug. Hey, Shrek. Jared here. Voicemail number 4. Oh, shit. T.J. Hanley. I totally forgot to send you the email. Yes, you requested it. Gosh dang it.
Mm-hmm.
You know I listen while I'm doing things, working, driving, and by the time I'm done listening, I forget fucking almost everything, man. I'm just as bad as you guys are. You think I reference my voicemail to your last message for you? It's more for me. So I remember why I even left the damn message. You just get the benefit of it. Oh, shit. Well, anyways, I'm sending you an email, damn it.
Thank you.
Well, right now, sitting in Menards parking lot, getting ready to go in and buy material, and I'm going to pause my day for you guys. I mean, for me, I guess, technically, but it's to support you guys in my mind. And maybe my wife will be happy.
Oh, shit. Didn't mean to click that hole.
I don't know.
There we go.
I don't know. Anyways, appreciate you guys. And I was going to send it I remembered yesterday. And I was going to send the email last night, and then by the time I got to work, I totally fucking forgot again. Just so that I could call in today, because I knew something like this was going to happen. You were going to call me out at least, but apparently I wasn't alone. And I wanted to be able to leave you a voicemail telling you that, I sent it to you before your show. All right, fellas, appreciate you, and as always, love the show. Talk with you guys soon.
Okay, let's just jump to 5.
I got an email directly from our T.J. Hanley contact. All 3 winners so far that had sent it, plus Sean later. All 3 winners that will receive emails when their packages are sent, which should be sent today. So, Tim, Jared, and Erica, you guys all should have an email from T.J. Hanley directly letting you know that your packages are on the way. Sean, yours will be sent the first week of August. That's when I'll put in the August winners. Anybody else? If you want us to, we had other winners too, didn't we? Did we have anybody else?
Shit, now I got to look at my notes. Hold on.
Yeah, don't forget, Nice Guy Community. We have 9 boxes. We've given away 4 of these boxes to the people that have emailed me with their address. But if you want to have one of the level 3 packages, which includes all of the T.J. Hanley skincare products, AM and PM cream, you got the face burn patch, you got the serum. You got the face scrub. You have all the shit, all of the stuff. Good stuff. $75 value. Make sure that you just call us and let us know that you want the box. Okay.
Well, there was Steve, Erica's husband, Steve.
Yeah. Well, that Tim, Jared, and Erica, which is
Sean
Steve.
Carpenter.
Sean Carpenter's will be sent the first week of August.
And then JD. So that's 5 altogether so far.
No, JD didn't. Remember, JD didn't want the stuff.
Oh yeah, that's right.
JD he's not a face cream guy. I know Jared isn't, but Jared is a longer time listener. So I think that Jared, we've dried his skin out. He's like a piece
naturally
of
dried it out.
Naturally dried out from listening to the Nice Guy.
Well, JD, we still completely appreciate you actually reaching out and letting us know you're alive and that you're listening.
Yes. Yeah. Thank you, JD.
We appreciate it a lot.
We do. But if you want leather face like Jared, but Jared is actually going to unleather his face and his wife is going to appreciate us so much more. Okay, boys, next voicemail. So far it's been all Jared.
Number 5. I know, right? It's a lot. Yeah.
Damn it. Hey, Doug. Hey, Shrek. Jared here. Voicemail number 5.
Wow.
Motherfucker. You guys are going through voicemails. I left my voicemail about Doug's middle name, and I fucking flip-flopped Doug and Strix in my message. I used the wrong middle name when I told you that you guys play it so little that even I forgot what I had said. And that I called Doug Soap on the Rope Sandler. And it does play really good. But in my thing is, you played at the beginning of the show, Shrek, thank you. It was Doug Pretty Mouth Sandler.
Right.
Either way, Strick, I know you already know that as soon as I hit play and I heard this open, that I was fucking pissed because I thought I remembered wrong when I left my message. And sure enough, I left my message incorrectly. So you guys busted me, and you probably don't even know it. As soon as you played it, I remember to call me this message. So we'll see if you guys catch that I fucked it up or not during this episode. But if nothing else, everybody knows it now. See you guys.
I didn't know. Did you know?
I don't remember that he said
right.
Because I remember that it was, but I don't remember if he mixed them up.
I don't remember him saying it wrong, and I don't remember the reference that he is referring to. So I remember
he said, "I told you I got your middle name already," and that was from his Doug, Pretty Mouth Sandler
Bumper.
And Strickland's Soap and a Rope Bonner. Yeah. Yeah.
All right. Well, that's 5 voicemails down of the 10. 5 of the 10 so far have been from Jared. So if I was going to be asking Magic 8 Ball a question, it would be, could there possibly be, it's got to be a record. Has Jared ever left 6 voicemails?
I'm not
Jared,
sure.
only you would know.
I don't know. Let's find out.
Okay.
Hey, Doug, hey, Strick, Jared here. Voicemail number 6.
That'll be a record.
Holy fuck, fellas. I had to do it. I had to call in because JD called in.
Yes.
Dude, that is so awesome. And you pulled out the pink tutu. So many people have no idea.
Idea.
It was awesome. And thanks for your compliment. I appreciate it. But, dude, I had to give you a shout out, man. That's freaking awesome. Called in. Wasn't calling for the swag, just calling in to say hi. And I think that's fantastic. All right, fellas. Apparently, you're riling up some people to call in, man. Keep up the good work. And, I'm still not even done with this episode. I'm like so close. We're right at the end in 6 voicemails. This might be my record.
We were just saying.
I don't think I beat 6. So, all right, fellas. Appreciate you. Love the show. See you guys.
What does it mean when there's a voicemail left about the voicemail? it's a little bit meta. It is pretty meta. It's all involved in that in there. JD, we appreciate you very much. And obviously Jared appreciates you too. From one voicemail professional to an infrequent voicemail leaver, that's a huge accomplishment. Way to go.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
We'll be having like our maybe we'll do like, you know what we could do? The Nice Guys Awards. We'll call them Nice Guy Fuckies. It's the Fuckies.
The Fuckies. Okay.
That could work.
Okay. And we'll see if we
get little trophies. Would you want a Fucky? Do you want a Fucky?
Okay.
You know what? Let me write that one down. I'm going to put some thought into that one for next week.
Yeah, that might need some massaging, so to speak. We might need to work on that. Let's listen to the next voicemail while you're doing that.
Okay.
Hey, Doug, damn it, Sandler. Strickland fucking Bonner. It's Tennessee Tim. Hey, just a quick voicemail. I know you get so many now, but about Overcast, we're going down the data rabbit hole of where people listen. And I've always listened to Overcast, so I'm in the dwindling percentage of where people listen to the show. But as a note, they just did a massive overhaul of the app, and it is really different, and I like it. It was needed. It was an outdated app, so anybody that wants to try out Overcast, it's new and improved, period. And a side note, I don't like Apple Podcasts. I don't like the way they navigate unless they've had an update. It's just not intuitive for me. Anyway, love the show. Have a great day.
Wasn't that how Overcast started? Didn't the guy say like, "Hey, I just didn't like the way Apple"?
I think so. I think so. I listen on. I used to listen on Apple Podcasts. I first listened on Overcast, then I listened on Apple Podcasts, and that was very short period of time. And now I listen on Spotify. I don't know why I listen on Spotify, but I just do. But
I listen to like everything on Spotify now. It's easy. I like it.
I've been putting thought into this since I last mentioned the Fuckies, though. Just so you know. I think we should definitely have the NGF awards, and they're the NGF awards are actually like the Academy Awards. The nickname is the Oscar, isn't that right? Mm-hmm. So the NGF awards, the nickname is the Fuckies.
Okay, I still think it needs some massaging. I don't know about the fuckies. The NGF award's okay, but the fuckies? That's.
Hey, did you get a fucky? I got a fucky. Did you get one? I think that would be great. What a great question to ask. How many fuckies have we given away? What are the fucky categories? I mean, these are all really important questions to ask. I think I'm on something here.
Let's get to today's voicemail. Okay. What do you say?
All right,
hey, Doug and Strick, it's Tennessee Tim. I just want to give an official welcome from the mayor of the Nice Guys community on Facebook to JD. New caller, awesome throwback to Pink Tutu. I think that predates the Nice Guys bingo card even.
Yeah.
So welcome to upgrading your level of fuckery to the person who leaves voicemails. So you've upgraded, you've up-leveled. Welcome. We love that you're here, JD. Have a great day.
What a good guy.
Bonjour.
Whoop, wait a minute. Sorry. Go ahead.
Wait,
I thought I hit the space bar, but it didn't
Somebody
stop
said in
it.
French, or was
I
that
know,
you?
Right?
Did you just do
that's
that?
interesting. Well, no, that was the next voicemail.
Wow.
Space.
Maybe we are international. I do not know.
That'd be pretty cool.
But
anyway, yeah.
I've been since you played the last voicemail, I've put more thought into
in the 30 seconds that it took to listen to Tim's voicemail.
Strickland, honestly, how much time have you put into the content of this podcast since the last time that we recorded?
It's been not much.
Okay, so the fact that I actually put 30 seconds into
that's 30 seconds more than I
know, right? So I'm thinking we need to, if you're in our community and you would like to leave us a voicemail, not only please leave us a message about what you think we should do for the Nice Guy community for our 10th year anniversary, but also maybe about the fuckies also, please.
I would like to get listener feedback on the fuckies. I think we need to we need to come up with a better nickname. I like the idea of doing awards, but the fuckies.
It's not hitting the right chord.
It's not ringing right with me.
Because it's explicit, or is there something else?
It just doesn't roll off the tongue nicely. I'm sorry. I don't think
okay.
so.
All right. Well, let's think about it as we listen to this next voicemail.
Okay.
Go ahead.
Hello. Bonjour. This is Montreal Maurice. I'm calling because I have not received my skincare magical potions. I believe you were sending them to Tennessee Tim, and I believe that bastard is hoarding them and stealing them from me. He does look very old. I understand him eating two doses of the magical skincare potions. But I want my uncomplicated skincare for men. Please advise. Au revoir.
Au revoir. You know what I just realized?
Montreal Maurice sounds a lot like Tim.
Exactly. No, but forget the voice. You got the alliteration, which I totally missed the first time he left the message.
I didn't realize Montreal Maurice. Is that what you're saying?
Right, like Tennessee Tim, right? Right. You got the location and the name and the alliteration.
I didn't realize that till you just
and this
said
is
it.
Montreal Maurice. How did we both miss that the first time?
Not only did I miss it the first time. Not only did I miss it the first time, I missed it the second time, and then I missed it until you just told me. You had to play them right up against each other.
Oh God, I'm crying. Thank you, Montreal Maurice. Oh shit, we got to get his skincare out right away. Oh God,
I'm out of breath.
I know. That was funny. Okay, one more voicemail. Let's hear who it's from.
Wait. Hold on. I've put a little thought into the
Oh, Doug, you're gonna give me me a fucking heart attack. I'm too old for this.
Slow down. Slow down. Everybody just calm down.
Oh, God.
Okay, I'm good. Oh, good.
Oh, my God.
Oh, it's been a while. It's been a while since we left that.
No, that's funny.
Thank you much, Maurice.
Oh, my God. Okay, last voicemail. Are you ready?
Woo!
Oh, I need some water.
Ooh, okay, I'm ready. I'm ready. I got to mute for a second.
This is JD. Just
What?
calling back. So, no, we haven't met. I do appreciate Doug trying to butter me up here.
Nah.
But no, I've been listening since about 2018. Originally started with the Monday episodes. It was actually an episode with Peter Sage in 2019 that made me realize how much I hated my job and I quit. So been happier ever since then. But still not looking for anything. Just keep up the good work and take care, guys. Bye-bye.
The man, the myth, the legend, JD.
God,
we
JD.
so fucking appreciate you calling.
So
We
appreciate
really
you.
do.
So JD sent an email. I didn't realize he left a voicemail, but he sent an email that referenced that that episode. So I went back and he referenced the time of the email, which changed his life. The last 4 minutes, of that episode, the last 4 minutes of that episode. I listened to the last 4 minutes of whatever episode he just referenced with, I can't remember the name of the guest.
JD.
Anyhow, I listened to it and I agree with him. That last 4 minutes, I just completely I didn't ignore it, but I listened through it. I didn't hear it. And I went back and just listened to it. I'm like, that 4 minutes could change anybody's life that was on the edge of having their life changed.
What do you remember the episode number?
He mentioned it right there. Hold on a second.
Okay, I'll go back because I want to put a link to it in our show notes.
Yeah, let me find his okay.
Or the guest name. I don't remember. He said it, but I didn't remember.
JD. Thank goodness he spells his name in a unique way. Okay. Here it is. It is episode number 897 with Peter Sage, S-A-G-E. And I wrote back to him, those last 4 minutes is chock full of action and inspiration. Thanks for reminding me how amazing the guest was in the guest seat. Appreciate you, JD. Thanks for being a Funkin' fan, is what I wrote back to JD. But it is Peter Sage's episode, April 2019. So he was listening for a solid year before he was inspired by a guest, and it took him only beyond that another 5 years to be inspired by us enough to call. So
Peter
thank
Sage,
you, JD.
the epic teacher. Okay, I got it. I'm going to put it in the link. Put the link in the show notes so anybody else that wants to have their life changed, skip to the last 4 minutes. I mean, no, don't listen to the whole thing, but make sure you stick around at least till the last 4 minutes.
Yeah, you don't need to listen to the other 36 minutes of the episode or whatever it was. Just listen to the last 4 minutes because that's the part where he's talking and I am not, which is the important part. All right, we I think are just getting in under the wire at an hour and a minute and 30. Man, that would be. When was the last time we've done an episode less than an hour?
It's been a while.
Long, so fucking long. Never laughed so hard. Okay. Anything else before we head out?
I don't think so.
All right, Funkin' fans, call us. Let us know what you think about the vacation thing. And of course, Strick, I've been putting a little bit more thought into this. Okay. Steve O'Brien, go ahead and take us out of here.
For the Nice Guys on Business, I'm Steve O'Brien. They have listeners in other countries? I didn't think anyone was listening outside of their house. Except maybe their moms.